Sio, Inspector General of Police, our DIGs, senior police officers, family and friends of graduates, and my very dear graduates, good morning. I join you in celebrating this moment when we witness the passing out of General Service Unit recruits. This is a day of tremendous pride and joy for the graduating officers, their families, as well as the National Police Service College community here in Embakasi and the people of Kenya at large. The graduates assembled here before us have satisfied the college that after qualifying for admission, they demonstrated the necessary knowledge, skill, patriotism, courage, and discipline to join the General Service Unit. Therefore, we can safely conclude that these officers meet very high standards of every quality required to become part of a well-known institution with a consistent history of reliability, excellence, and discipline. This is no mean achievement, and it must be acknowledged and appreciated. I congratulate, therefore, each and every one of you for this lifetime achievement. Congratulations and my very best wishes as you get on to do what you have been trained to do and serve the people of Kenya. From this day, you are the ambassadors of the National Police Service, tasked with giving a good example and a good account to Kenyans wherever you go, and living up to the highest ideals of policing as a noble profession, a high calling, and an essential service to the people of Kenya. You have been deliberately and rigorously selected to represent the face of Kenya in its glorious diversity, and trained together to become a cohesive cohort of brothers and sisters to be deployed to any part of our country, and you will be expected to serve all Kenyans selflessly, fairly, with integrity, without any discrimination whatsoever. As a new generation of Kenyans and of police officers, you are tasked with doing much more to promote national cohesion and to completely eradicate tribal and other forms of discrimination, both among yourselves and whenever and wherever you come in contact with civilians. As I have told you and told your colleagues earlier in the last 2 days, the new policing paradigm that the government is promoting demands of you to apply yourselves to your work in an exemplary manner, that when law-abiding Kenyans see you, they see hope, they see relief, safety, and a solution to their security challenges. On the other hand, when criminals and antisocial elements see you, they should immediately regret their actions and go ahead to respect our people, their interests, their property, and all national institutions. Your graduation demonstrates the government's determination to develop a police service that addresses and resolves national security challenges and threats to law and order in a way that is aligned with national values and principles of governance. This occasion is also evident that we are attuned to the complexity, dynamism, and magnitude of policing environment. Technology has increased the capacity of criminal networks to do great harm faster and over large distances. cross-border and transnational crime leverages modern technology to escape detection and interception. Resources, technologies, and information are shared across the world over digital infrastructures, and criminal actors can move with ease across international borders. Closer home, political crisis, armed conflict, instability, and civil strife have led to the trafficking in weapons and the proliferation of illicit arms in civilian hands, intensifying the capacity of bandits and cattle rustlers to wreak havoc among our pastoral communities in Kenya, especially in our arid and semi-arid rangelands. Similarly, terrorism, drug trafficking, and other serious crimes benefit from our location as a geostrategic hub and proximity to political and security crises in order to perpetuate their heinous crimes. We shall no longer follow the tradition of putting cattle rustlers, bandits, and other criminals on notice. Instead, we will move resolutely and systematically to take measures to make our presence, intent, and capability evident for all to see. The interests of Kenyans are not to be infringed without serious consequences. I repeat that the rights, freedoms, lives, and livelihood of the citizens of the Republic of Kenya shall not be interfered with without a robust and effective response. We have no choice as a country except to rise up to the challenge and to do all we can to ensure that Kenyans and their interests are safe, and that people can lead their lives and pursue their aspirations within our borders in a free, open, and democratic society that is safe and secure. You are the custodians of our freedom and prosperity. We therefore have a duty to live up to our respective parts of our pact to keep Kenya safe, free, and working. The General Service Unit is a highly regarded specialized unit with paramilitary capabilities and capacity to deploy on short notice and engage effectively with security threats in various types of difficult conditions, terrain, climates, including urban combat. It is the cutting edge of our police response to armed conflict and security challenges. On our part, we are committed to enhancing the establishment and technical capacity of the National Police Service to make sure that every Kenyan is and feels adequately served by the police throughout the country. This graduation ceremony is the third this week and the latest installment of 991 recruits, making a total of 5,867 officers who graduated in the past 3 days. This demonstrates our commitment to ensure that Kenyans enjoy adequate police services and that our capacity to keep the people and their interests safe is continuously enhanced. On my first day in office, I signed the instrument that conferred institutional autonomy to the National Police Service by transferring the police budget from the Office of the President to the Office of the Inspector General. Only real autonomy of the police service will safeguard professionalism and independence and enhance the institution's contribution to the governance, justice, law, and order sector. We are serious about investing in the enhanced recruitment, training, and skills, equipment and technology, conditions of service and welfare, as well as health and well-being of our police officers. We recognize this not only as the obligation of government, but also as the foundation of police capacity to give Kenyans the highest standard of service in a highly challenging policing environment. I want to give you an assurance of the government's intention to keep its word and fulfill its part of the bargain. In return, I urge each and every one of you to be patriotic and courageous. You are expected to live up to your oath and standing orders at all times. You also are required to ensure that you remain mindful of the Constitution, especially the national values and principles of governance in Article 10, the principles of the national security in Article 238, and most importantly, the Bill of Rights, Chapter 4 of the Constitution. Always bear in mind that the police are faithful servants of the people of Kenya. Cultivate excellent relations with citizens and communities wherever you go and are deployed, and your work will be easier and more rewarding. We are determined to provide security in every part of Kenya and guarantee the safety of every citizen without compromising fundamental human rights and freedoms. This is the governance imperative of our time.